Okay, so we just got back here. We're actually in class right now. We are back from Paris and London. We had a great time. And basically, right now, we just want to give you a little bit of our last thoughts on the whole trip. So,
Robert.
Thank you. My last thoughts on the trip, I would definitely have to go back there. It was amazing. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about the cultures, the way they perceive us, and vice versa, the way we perceive people from other countries. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Oh yeah, like I said, it was beautiful. It's just things that you wouldn't see here regularly, like the buildings. Everything was beautiful, and being around with the students here also is just learning about them, and them learning about you. It's just something that you will always treasure. That's it.
I loved the transportation. I loved how easy it was to get anywhere you wanted to go really quickly and really efficiently. Also, I loved it because you actually interacted with other people. You met so many different types of people, whereas here, you just get in your car, go where you need to go, get back in, and go where else you need to go. And I just love the atmosphere. You know you're in a different place, and you can tell with just all your surroundings. And the atmosphere is just so different. It's a lot more chill and relaxed, and people are enjoying life more. I think so. I loved it.
Whoa! I say. Well, London and Paris was fun. Trust me, it was absolutely fantastic. That's the word. One thing that fascinated me is that the culture, the lifestyle, the people around there. You know how welcoming they are. You know that was a really good thing I really experienced compared to the United States. You know, and I kind of realized that the people in Europe, they're more relaxed. You know, they always have vacations. You know, take some time off, go out on tours. You know, and it was pretty nice. I made friends and got to know the people around me and what they're capable of. That's it.
I am amazed by the history of London and Paris. The town is more than 2,000 years, and when we look at this country, it's only more than 300 years. So, and I'm amazed by the art, the culture there. I love Monet, I love Renoir, I love Leonardo da Vinci. It was just amazing. Yep.
Hi, man. I had a blast. It was really great. Aside from interacting with the people and getting to know about their culture and their manners and their ethics, I was also impressed by the architecture, which was like the main focus of our group project. It enabled me, visiting those sites enabled me to travel back in time. I mean, we're talking about 1100s, 1000s, and even before that. It makes me feel like, man, sometimes I was asking, where was Africa around this time? Kind of like, I mean, I know this is not true, but it's like, it felt like Africa's story only starts when the European explorers, discovered Africa, but I know it's not true. And also another thing, like, I had to get used to crossing the road, knowing that they're driving on the left side in London, and instead of looking on the right before I crossing, I was looking on the left, and then I realized, oh, the car is here, I'm about to get run over. So yeah, it's just so many things. And also, Paris was really great because France is like, um, a, Cameroon, France was like colonial master of Cameroon. Cameroon is one of the territories that French took over after the Second World War. And French culture has a great influence on Cameroon culture. So I felt a little closer to home, as opposed to all the other countries that I've visited. And in some ways, I'm still in Europe right now. I haven't fully, landed in the US. So that was great. I just want to say it was thanks to HCC for, this exposure to a different lifestyle.
I follow that. For me, it was just interacting with so many different people, and being with a group and traveling. It's a lot different because things are planned, and it's nice because we have a set agenda, and you know where you're going to end up. It's not just let's open up the map and you could end up somewhere bad. But for us, it was we knew what we were doing and we were prepared, and we were able to make it to point A to point B and see everything and learned so much just to interact with one another because we had studied this before, so we could not only were we able to read the information, but we were able to help each other out. Like, do you remember when this and this happened? And oh yeah, you know, there was a fire in 1766, and yeah, it was cool like to interact with other people in my group with that.
I really liked being able to learn the system, like the metro and the tube. I feel like I'm really educated on it now, and I can go back and travel and do that by myself. And then I really liked Montmartre. Obviously, that's my favorite part of Paris, just because it's so authentic and it seems like it's the true Parisian lifestyle, and it's so bohemian and just rich. I just love it. And also, like, it was really cool to be studying about all these places and then going back there, and you know, you feel more connected to it just because you researched it. Like, I had a project on Marie Antoinette, and then I went to her tomb, and so like I felt like I know her, like I knew her laying there, and it was just weird, but it was really cool. So basically that's everything. You guys have followed us through our live journal through Europe. We're done. You guys will have to wait until next year till the next generation goes. I know they're going to have a great time just like we did. And from all of us, we want to just thank HCC and the board and everybody else, anyone who's involved in this trip. We want to thank you for opening our eyes to two wonderful countries and to a great trip.